South Africa have reached a new peak after President Donald Trump announced that he will exclude South Africa from next year's G20 summit in Florida. The G20 is one of the major international gatherings of world leaders. Trump linked the decision to claims that South Africa refused to hand over the G20 presidency. President Cyril Ramaphosa dismissed the claims and said South Africa will continue to take part in global platforms. His office added that the country will not seek support from individual states regarding the G20 dispute. Washington boycotted the G20 leaders meeting in Johannesburg this month, citing what Trump called human rights abuses in South Africa. In a social media post, Trump said South Africa has demonstrated to the world they are not a country worthy of membership anywhere, and added that it would not invite it to next year's summit. German's Chancellor Friedrich Merz said he would try to persuade Trump to extend an invitation to South Africa. He stated, and I quote, "In my view, the G7 and G20 are formats that should not be made smaller without good reason. I will try to convince him to invite the South African government as well." In his post, Trump also claimed that Pretoria refused to hand over the G20 presidency to a representative from the United States Embassy at the end of the Johannesburg summit. South Africa responded that the United States delegation was not present at the summit and that the presidency was handed over to an embassy official this week. Relations have been strained since Trump took office. He has repeatedly claimed that white farmers in South Africa face targeted attacks or even genocide. These accusations have been rejected by researchers, human rights groups, and foreign officials, but they continue to appear in his public statements. In May, he raised the same allegations during a meeting with President Ramaphosa at the White House. The diplomatic standoff adds pressure to trade talks between the two countries. Washington imposed a 30% tariff on imports from South Africa in August. In February, Trump signed an order that reduced United States financial assistance to South Africa, including funding that supported HIV and AIDS programs. Foreign policy differences have also contributed to rising tensions. South Africa has taken a clear position in support of Palestine. It has drawn comparisons between its history of apartheid and the situation in Palestine, criticized Israeli military actions, and supported cases at the International Court of Justice. This position contrasts with the United States approach under Trump, which maintains close alignment with Israel.